matchup at the 5 spot, Clark?
You know, Brian, we've seen strong play at the center position these last few years, and we've got 2 bigs who can each take over a game, so I think it's going to be a lot of fun watching them square off.
Conley looking for an opening, and the foul called on Brandon Pajemski. That's his first foul of the game. Randall against Butler. Randall, the pass to Gobert.
You know, Butler is known for being a lockdown defender, and he doesn't back up at all, refuses to give an inch.
Minnesota shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
At the line for 2, Julius Randle.
He misses the free throw. And Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Good on the second one. Clark, with Minnesota being a major player in the West now, Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, BA. That's the name of their fan base. And, yeah, they're excited, and for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for.
Curry against Conley. Good on the bucket.
Slick move that time by Conley with the rock, carving out some space for himself to get the hoop.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch, and no surprise, Steph Curry was the topic of conversation on how they'll defend Steph. Coach laughed. Is there a way? I mean, this guy is not just a shooter. Steph's ball handling, his passing, it's what makes him an all-time great. It's always a pleasure to watch Steph Curry, and we get another chance to tonight. Guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Picked by Gobert. Here's Edwards. Off target at the rim. Golden State with the ball. Outside Pajemski. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. 19-footer. McDaniels with the rebound.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
They set the pick, and the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Back to Curry. To the paint. Here's Green. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
There's always a spot for a guy like Draymond Green on your side. Incredible defender. He's unselfish offensively and a highly skilled passer.
One falls for him. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Pajemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
That one misses. Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the Warriors making a change here. Heald's checked in. And he might not blow you away with numbers, but there's a reason why McDaniels is on the floor so often, Clark.
Hey, B.A., I love his versatility at both ends of the floor. He knows exactly what's needed from him by his team. He gives it to him. He doesn't need a lot of touches. He just plays the game. Love his motor. Love his consistency. He is the epitome of a value utility guy. You got to be careful how you guard Curry because he's so skilled with the ball and as a shooter, he's able to figure out ways to draw fouls.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. For Curry.
When you talk about shot mechanics, Curry is as close as you can get to perfect. I mean, you can tell he puts a lot of work into that part of his game, and it pays off.
DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Minnesota. Hits both from the stripe.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Outside Edwards. Tries it from the block. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry. And Curry's got the ball here for Golden State. They trail by one. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. And Chris Finch has called timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Now here's McDaniels, tightly guarded. Outside, DiVincenzo. Now here's McDaniels. Moody defends. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Driving in, Butler makes excellent use of his speed there, catching the defense off guard.
Outside McDaniels. In transition, here come the Warriors. That one's good for two. Butler's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
DiVincenzo against Curry. Pass to Randall. Down low. It's stolen by Green. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Here's Curry. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Love the intensity from Curry, finding a way to work through the contact.
Now here's Randall. Outside Edwards to halt the run. Gets the three to fall. Edwards has got 6.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside heel. DiVincenzo against Curry. He's off on the layup. The Timberwolves have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Pass to Randall. Curry against Gobert. 6 to shoot. For 3, DiVincenzo. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Sweet shooting from DiVincenzo. Really comfortable getting that shot up quickly.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. With the floater. And he lays it up and in. 6 points for him. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
DiVincenzo against Curry. Outside Edwards. The three-pointer off the mark.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Butler knows what he can do inside. That time, erupting for a throwdown.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Up top, DiVincenzo. He's covered by Curry. Outside McDaniels. Picked by Gobert. With his first shot attempt. McDaniels, that's good.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Outside, Green. Pass to Heel. Green with a screen on Edwards. Heel for 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Here's DiVincenzo. Randall finds Gobert. Here is DiVincenzo. Here's Gobert. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Randall. The 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 in this game. Butler with the ball. Randall's in his pocket. To the inside. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Curry against DiVincenzo. And he'll take a trip to the line for two. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Yeah, fearless play from Curry inside. Going up against tough defense and getting fouled while shooting.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
So Curry nails both of them. Timberwolves trail by 3. DiVincenzo with it. Pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on heel. And Edwards, here we go. Tries again. Yep, that one goes. Edwards got 8 points.
Edwards is so physically developed already. Just brushes off the contact here. Really strong drive by Edwards.
Back to Curry. Butler surveying the floor. Clock at 6. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the T-Wolves. They trail by 1. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. And from what we've seen so far in his career, Anthony Edwards wants to be that guy in crunch time, Clark.
I love his mentality. Not only in that he wants to be the guy, but he also wants to elevate his teammates. And he plays the game with an exuberance and a joy and a freshness that is, quite good to see. But I like his attack mentality and his willingness to step into leading his team by example at both ends of the floor.
Here's McDaniels. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's Curry. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fallaways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
Outside McDaniels. Beyond the arc. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hield finds Green. Tries it from the top of the key. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. And now a 3-point Warrior lead.
Huge night for Curry and a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
Butler against Randall. Over Butler. Randall can't hit. Golden State has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Curry against DiVincenzo. The 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
And, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Back to Edwards. And he banks in the layup. Edwards has got 10 points.
Boy, great take by Edwards, making the correct decision in the pick and roll there.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch it, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. We know about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to do something similar to what MJ did, and he got pretty close to matching.
Minnesota with some changes. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Miller comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Alexander Walker in for McDaniels. Edwards against Hield. Pass to Payton. Here's Jackson Davis. Right side, Kuminga. Shot clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Curry. And the Warriors miss again. Minnesota has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Here's Edwards. He's covered by Curry. Edwards. Warriors with the rebound. Jackson Davis with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Pass to Curry. Back to Jackson Davis. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Yeah, you know what? This is exactly what Curry gives you. He can handle it, score it, pass it. He gives you an expanded menu.
Here's Edwards. And it's good for 2. Edwards has got 12 points.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Outside Curry. Spins. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
How about the intelligence of Curry's game? Using the pump fake to get the contact.
So far, he's made all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. The first one falls. Minot's checked in for the Timberwolves. So Curry nails both of them. Timberwolves trail by 3. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Reed. Fader on the way. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway. Take the shot that's available.
Curry against DiVincenzo. Now Curry can't get the reverse layup to fall. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And let's get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
Yeah, this is how you can keep a crowd quiet, though. I mean, methodically score at the line and take some of that energy away from the fans. They don't like to have the action stop and the opposing team scoring.
Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
Edwards against Hield. Outside Edwards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Hield.
Already growing a reputation as one of the game's most notorious trash talkers, Edwards is just having fun out there.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke, but what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Ingles is checked in. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State. Pass to Jackson Davis from the arc. Minnesota with a rebound. And here's Edwards. Gets stolen by Hield. And he's going for the lob. Wow, Kuminga playing way above the rim. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
DiVincenzo on the wing. He's covered by Curry. Hield against Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Here's Curry. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Now it's a 3-point Warrior lead.
Working that in-between area, Steph likes to keep the defense on its heels.
Ingles, a screen on Curry. For 3, DiVincenzo. They get it back. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And Minnesota making a change here. Clark's checked in. The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Hield passes to Payton. Jackson Davis with it. Outside Curry. Again, the Warriors score.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Reed. Back to Alexander Walker. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from the wing. Clark, no good. The Warriors leading. Inside. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got 4 rebounds now. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Reed, a screen on Payton. DiVincenzo, pass to Reed. Now here's Payton. Yet to see a basket. Left side Curry. Tries a 10-footer. Tries again. Second shot opportunity. Wow, Curry takes the hit and finishes inside.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
DiVincenzo, pass to Reed. Hield against Edwards. Left side Reed. To the middle. Clark in the post. Kuminga's on him. Back to Reed. Launches a three. Buries it from three. Reed's got 6 here in the quarter.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Outside Hield. A deep three. That's good from Curry on the assist by Hield. And the Warriors lead by 4. You know, to be a high-volume shooter like Buddy Hield, you have to have a lot of self-confidence, Clark.
Well, not just self-confidence, B.A. You better have the ability to knock down shots, and Buddy Hield has that in spades. He can get it done from any direction he needs to, going right, going left, off the catch. He can dribble into the three on occasion. That shot he's got is pure.
Now here's Clark, covered by Jackson Davis. The three, DiVincenzo. Jackson Davis grabs a miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Out of bounds, the Timberwolves will take it. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert comes in for Clark. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski comes in for Hield. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their number, and he knows it.
Golden State on D. Get up, Anthony Edwards!
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
Curry passes to Green. And there's the lob. And Kuminga throws it down.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Down low. Now here's Podziemski, guarded by Edwards. Here's Curry. And Conley grabs the miss. Minnesota has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Edwards. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
He's shooting free throws number 4 and 5 here. Throw good, Edwards. And Minnesota with some changes. Randall, he's checked in for Reed. And McDaniels is subbed in for Alexander Walker. Butler's checked in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Podziemski. And so he makes both from the line. The Warriors have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Moody passes to Green. On the wing, Payton. To the paint. Look at Steph Curry cooking it up inside.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Outside Edwards. Picked by Gobert. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
Anthony Edwards has a great body and knows how to control it, showing you right there by taking advantage to draw the foul.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. Here's Payton. No points so far. Outside, Green. Here's Curry. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Off a pass, Steph Curry, that one is always going in, or almost always going in.
Gobert with a screen on Curry. Here's Conley. Count it.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence, given the size of the disadvantage there.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
Outside Moody. Butler, a screen on Edwards. Moody from outside. And Conley grabs the miss.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Gobert with a screen on Curry. Inside. And Gobert flushes it home.
This is where Gobert likes to park himself, right around the rack.
Curry passes to Green. Now Moody. Left side Butler. Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
That free throw misses.
You know, when you're looking to create a culture, a championship-type culture for your team, you want guys like JB, guys that are tough, accountable, and consistent.
Dillingham's checked in for Edwards. And he sinks the second. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. Pass to McDaniels. Fires for 3. The Warriors pull it in. Outside Curry. here's Butler. Up and over Conley. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Butler's got 12.
An aggressive mentality, always part of Jimmy Butler's game, taking it right at the defense.
Conley against Curry. Picked by Gobert. Conley passes to Gobert. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. That one goes. Count it. He's got 6.
McDaniel's saying to himself, okay, you want to give me that? I'll take it.
Here's Curry. Can't nail the jumper. For Minnesota, they've gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. Here's McDaniels. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And the toughness McDaniels plays with is impressive. He doesn't back down from any defender inside.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. No good on that one.
Guys like McDaniels, who can guard just about any position on the floor, extremely valuable these days.
And the second free throw is good. Here's Curry. He's got 27. Outside, Green. To the inside. Here's Butler. Emphatic finish from Butler. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Rocking him right off the floor. Explosive jam by McDaniels.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Green with a screen on Conley. And here's Curry for 3. Randall pulls down the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Butler against Conley. Down low. Here's McDaniels. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
Your Timberwolves dancing.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Spencer's checked in.
Spencer.
minute 53 left in the second. To the paint. And stolen by Gobert. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Here's Butler. 14 points for him. There's the triple. Ooh, Jimmy Butler cashing in from distance.
I would not call Butler a laser, but he knows when he needs to keep the defense honest, and he'll take and make his share of those three-point shots.
Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Spencer grabs the miss. Well, the Warriors' shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. Payton against McDaniels. Back to Moody. Pass to Payton. And here's Butler outside. His second miss of the game. He's 7 for 9. Minnesota has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Here's Conley. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Hield comes in for Spencer.
And Conley's a guy that leads by example. And as a result, his teammates respect and trust him completely.
Kuminga with a screen on Randall. Here's Butler. Ooh, JB, look out.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
Hield against Conley. Here's Randall. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 4th assist with that last one.
With the utmost belief in his game, he's able to beat opponents in a number of ways.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. He's been effective on offense, racking up 21 points so far in this contest. More 2K action in just a moment.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Total team effort. Instead of 5 starters, it's like they've got 7 or 8 guys getting it done. That's how good the reserves have been tonight, guys.
Lots of interchangeable parts. They can throw different lineups at you. Keeps you guessing. Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. A win would give them a stranglehold on the series, but they've got to continue to execute.
You know what? It's seldom the elimination games that truly decide the series. Ones like this, you look back and say, that's what did it.
You got to be ruthless in the playoffs. Once you get an advantage, you got to capitalize.
Ruthless, cold-blooded, merciless. All those things. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
We've got, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Warriors trail by 3. Outside Moody. Back to Curry. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Edwards got 5 rebounds in the game. McDaniels finds Edwards. Lets it go from 11. Tries to save it. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. The Warriors shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Curry against Conley. Count it! And the foul! It goes on Mike Conley.
And the balance Curry possesses is unique. Impressive at staying in control even when he gets fouled.
And he's made all of his 6 tries at the line in this one. And that one falls for Curry. And so Conley will bring it up for Minnesota. Randall outside. Conley, a screen on Butler. For 3, Randall gets the 3 ball to go. Randall's got 9.
Yeah, excellent work in pick and roll. Now, Randall looking crafty at creating for himself there.
Outside Pajemski. And stolen by Edwards. All by himself. And there's Conley. That one's good. And the assist from Edwards. Now it's a 5-point Timberwolves lead. Conley against Curry. Outside Butler. Randall with a steal. And that one's good from Conley. Conley's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Outside Butler. And here's Curry for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And here's Conley. 11 points in the game. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. 6 to shoot. And here's Edwards outside. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound. Curry's got 4 rebounds in the game. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Randall against Butler. Randall left side. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Jimmy Butler.
Just an attacker is rampant. Always seems like he's being sent to the line.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Warriors trail by 8. Pass to Curry. And here's Green. Checked by Randall. Butler, a screen on Randall. Outside Butler. Shot to stop the run. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 5 assists in the game. Curry against Conley. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. It's good! Edwards! What strength!
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Green against Gobert. And here's Butler outside. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside McDaniels, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Moses Moody. That's foul number 2 for him. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Gobert with a screen on Curry. Conley passes to Gobert. All right, Clark, how about Rudy Gobert? What consistency rebounding the ball.
Yeah, averaging double digits pretty much every season, B.A., and that helps them in the battle of possessions, obviously. And it also helps them control pace. You've got a guy who eats glass like that and defends at a high level. You got something real good for yourself.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Gobert.
You know, he gets there so often. Gobert would like to make these at a higher clip.
And so Gobert nails both of them. Here's Podziemski. It's a 9-point spread. Outside Butler. Green with a screen on Randall. Here's Butler. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Butler's got 5 points in the quarter.
It's so impressive how Butler seems to just will things to happen offensively. He gets forceful with the defense and finds a way to get shots.
Gobert with it for 3. Conley. He buries it from 3. Conley's got 14.
Nice to see Conley receive the dime for one. He's normally the one dropping dime.
Pass to Moody. Podziemski. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Podziemski's got his 2nd basket of the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Edwards. The 3 ball. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Curry. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Minnesota.
I mean, they've been sinking shots from mid-range, and they found a gap there in the defense, and they just continue to exploit it.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
And that one falls for Curry. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. DiVincenzo comes in for Mike Conley. Payton's checked in for the Warriors. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Timberwolves lead by 5. Randall outside. Back to Alexander Walker. Pass to Edwards. Launches it. Kept alive by Minnesota.
And that close, he's almost automatic. No wonder the defense is all over Gobert.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Warriors trail by 6. Curry passes to Butler. Outside Payton. Outside Butler. Clock at 6. Pass to Green, and the ball out of play. Timberwolves will have it. The Timberwolves lead by 6. Picked by Gobert. Edwards for 3. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Randall, good.
You know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Outside Pajemski. On the wing, Green, defended by Gobert. 5 on the clock. Green, the pass to Curry. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so Randall will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. DiVincenzo against Curry. Back to Randall. Outside, Alexander Walker. No good on the 3. Warriors trail by 9. Now Curry. 32 points in the game for him. Green with a screen on Randall. 4-3. Butler can't get it to go. For Minnesota, they've gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. DiVincenzo, pass to Alexander Walker. Randall outside. Pass to Edwards. Edwards rises up and powers it down.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards, confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
Outside Pajemski. Green, the pass to Curry. Right side, Payton. Pass to Butler. To end the drought. Unable to get that one. Minnesota leading by 11. Now here's Edwards. 25 points in the game. Randall outside. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Payton passes to Butler. Back to Payton. Green, a screen. Takes one from 10 feet. Back to Butler. Outside Payton. Inside. To the middle. Here's Pajemski. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 6 assists in the game.
Not putting his head down. He continues to produce with the team trailing.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. changes for Minnesota. Reed comes in for Gobert, and Clark is subbed in for Anthony Edwards. Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Hield comes in for Stephen Curry. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Clark. Outside, Alexander Walker. From behind the arc. 5 to shoot. Here's DiVincenzo. Second chance shot. And he takes it up and lays it in. DiVincenzo's got 5.
Well, I like to see when guards come inside. DiVincenzo trying to send a message with that hoop.
Now here's Butler. Shoots over Randall. The shot by Butler, no good.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
DiVincenzo, pass to Alexander Walker. Three-pointer, no good. Warriors trail by 11. Hield on the wing. The 3 is up. Drills it from deep. Hield's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
A very efficient range shooter. You expect Hield to take these shots.
Randall with the drive. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Good on both. Here's Butler. 24 points for him. Pass to Payton. Outside Kuminga. Outside Hield. Shot clock at 6. And the 3 off target. The Timberwolves lead by 10. Clark in the post. He's watched by Kuminga. Clark, no good. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Pass to Hield. Jackson Davis is screen. And it's Hield missing. And for Minnesota, they're shooting at 49% so far in the game. Alexander Walker. And he drops it in from the low post. Alexander Walker's got his first basket. Warriors trail by 12. Outside Butler. Through contact, Butler connects.
Easy to see why Butler gets so much respect for his competitiveness. I mean, he thrives at finishing through contact.
DiVincenzo, pass to Clark. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Clark. Randall against Butler. And it's Randall that time on the assist by Clark. Clark's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randall, he usually gets the best of it.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Randall with a steal. Here's the break. The finish. And it's Randall with the jam.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Outside Hield. Payton with a screen on DiVincenzo. Hield for 3. Drains the triple. Hield's got his second bucket on the night. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The Timberwolves lead by 11. DiVincenzo, pass to Clark. Pass to Alexander Walker. Curry against DiVincenzo. Clock at 6. Puts up a 3. Reed for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
There's the unselfishness you like to see in a guard. DiVincenzo keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Here's Curry. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. Well, the Timberwolves shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. And out of bounds, the Warriors will take it. Miller's checked in for Alexander Walker. And Golden State also making a switch. Looney's checked in. Here's Curry. Pass to Looney. Hield drives in. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Now, you can't be too aggressive guarding Hield because he will bait you into fouling him and still make it.
Santos is checked in for Payton.
Everybody knows about how Buddy Hield is an incredible three-point threat. But what I love, here's a guy with a bunch of years playing 80 or more games. Love that durability. He's ready to go whenever they call his name.
Here's Edwards. Santos pulls it in.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Inside. Oh, look at Looney at the rim.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Hayden's checked in. What's up?
Boy, the upside DiVincenzo has is obvious. I mean, now it's up to him to continue working on his game and keep getting better.
Pass to Looney. The kick out, Curry. He shoots it. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And here's Edwards outside. Anthony Edwards rains one in.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the three consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
Hield passes to Looney. Now Hield, guarded by Edwards. Hield against Edwards. And stolen by Edwards. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. And Miller the bucket on the assist from Edwards. Edwards has got 4 assists now tonight.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Checked in for Minnesota. And Golden State also making a switch. Pajimski's checked in for Peyton. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Now here's Pajimski. DiVincenzo covering. Looney, a screen on Edwards. Hield from outside. Hits a three-pointer. Hield's got 6 points in the quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Edwards. And a missed layup. Warriors trail by 14. To the paint. Back to Pajimski. It's rebounded by Minnesota. DiVincenzo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And here's Edwards outside. Looney grabs a miss.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to rein it in down the stretch here.
And a deep three from Curry. It's rebounded by Minnesota. DiVincenzo pass to Edwards. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside. Shoot 2.
Throw good, Edwards. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Minot's checked in. And both free throws good for Edwards. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Pass to Looney. Back to Hield. Looney, a screen on Clark. Shot clock at 5. Hield passes to Looney. Minot pulls it in. Minnesota leading by 16. And he lobs it up top. A slam dunk by Reed.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the last.
Looney, a screen on Clark. Hield fires from way outside. Rebound Minnesota. Clark's got 4 rebounds in the game. Down low. Reed can't hit.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. That's all it took. Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Curry against Conley. And the foul called on Brandon Pajemski. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Dillingham's checked in for Minnesota. Three-pointer. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound. And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. Pajemski into the lane. Over Dillingham. Gets it to fall from the right block. The Timberwolves lead by 14. Pass to Conley. Here's Minot. Outside Reed. 5 to shoot. There's a screen. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And the Warriors make some changes. Green comes in for Looney. And Jimmy Butler is subbed in for Kuminga.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. 1 shot.
And that one falls for Reed. Warriors trail by 17. And here's Hield. Green with a screen on Randall. Hield for 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight. Randall with it. Now Pajemski defending. Randall inside. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
For Randall, another bucket. Continues to expand his offensive game.
Outside Hield. Here's the 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Conley. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The defense tries to stop Conley with the foul, but he shows great poise and manages to get it off.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Mike Conley, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. McDaniels is checked in for Reed. Moody's checked in for the Warriors. And Conley drops them both. Warriors trail by 21. Butler with the ball. Will it go? Another shot. It's blocked by Gobert.
This is what Gobert is known for. His ability to swat shots away with ease.
Randall, good.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Butler. And yep, it's good. Butler's got 28.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Conley against Curry. Randall outside. To the inside. Gobert passes to Edwards. For 3, Randall. The Warriors pull it in. Now Butler. Pass to Curry. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Mike Conley.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Curry. He's off on the second. The Timberwolves lead by 20. To the middle. Here's Randall. Rebounded by Butler. Butler's got his 6th rebound on the night. Left side Curry. The floater. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Never good to lose a player to fouls, but fortunately, he's not the only talent they have. They got other guys that can fill his spot.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Curry nails both of them. And so Randall will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's an 18-point lead. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. 1 shot.
Free throw good, McDaniels. Here's Curry. Outside, Green. Outside, Moody. DiVincenzo against Curry. 6 to shoot. Back to Moody. The 3 is up. He drops it from range. Moody's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Randall finds Edwards. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Brandon Pajemski.
Pretty tricky and sweet pump fake move by Edwards there, pulling the defender in close to get the foul drawn.
Shooting 2.
And he drops it first. He's perfect from the line this time. Now here's Butler. Pass to Pajemski. Moody with it. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards. Edwards has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Randall, the pass to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Here he goes. A rebound by Moody. Warriors trail by 20. Outside Butler from outside the arc. Minnesota with a rebound. Edwards has got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Gobert. Back to DiVincenzo. Randall against Butler. Inside. Deflects the pass. McDaniels from long range. Pure from three-point range. McDaniels got 6 in the quarter.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make threes. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
DiVincenzo against Curry. Outside for Green. Green, a screen. And here's Butler outside. Connects from downtown. Butler's got 31 points.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's DiVincenzo. And the layup is good off the glass.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Timberwolves.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Anthony Edwards.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight. A force on both ends.
Here's Butler. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Randall, pass to Edwards. The Warriors pull it in. High post Green. And Gobert with a block. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Hey, bringing that postseason intensity, so critical. You know, these plays can change the trajectory and outcome of a game.
Outside Kuminga, pass to Hield. Down low, here's Looney, and Looney with the slam.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.